Whew, it is 7 o'clock on a Saturday night, and your boy is here filming a YouTube video for tomorrow, okay? For y'all. Look at me. That's my lifestyle. That's what I do. And it's funny, man, because I probably wouldn't be doing nothing but this anyway. My workload is pretty heavy because, you know, I do the YouTube stuff and my client stuff, and the two worlds coming together is a lot. But anyway, that's a sidebar. As y'all know, if you've been watching this channel or you follow me on Instagram, I just came back from the best trip I've probably taken ever. I went to London, I went to Paris with my wife Shanae and my brother Alric. If you guys know that guy, you probably seen him on my how to take better photos, outfit photos video. He was the model. So one of my best friends, and he hadn't been to Europe before. I'd been to London before, but that was my first time in Paris. Sorry I wasn't able to do a meetup. That's something I definitely wanted to do, but just didn't get a chance to. If you haven't noticed so far, this video doesn't really have any trajectory. This is one of my series, the only series on my channel where we just kind of talk, we kind of just chill, so not a whole bunch of like things to go over except all the things that I copped and I was out there, which isn't a whole bunch. Like I got these Nikes that I got right before I left town because, you know, these are my favorite travel shoes, and the reason why I got these instead of the off-whites, I actually gave away the off-whites in a giveaway I had on, I believe, Instagram. I had one here on YouTube and Instagram right after that. You know, these are my favorite travel shoes. That's why I have them in like 4 colors. So there's one off the list. So I have other things that I actually got when I was there though. So that'll be these pants and then these Celine boots, which you guys probably seen so many times by now. I posted them on my Instagram a few times already. They're still here in the box, okay? I wanted to wait until this video for my YouTube family to make sure I unboxed them for y'all. I'm very, very excited about them. And it's probably my last boot purchase of the entire year. No promises, but I'm almost certain this is like it for me. Yeah, let's get into it. So when I was actually in London, we were out there for, I wanna say 4 days. Then we did Paris for 3 days and then came back for 3 more days. So it was like a 10-day trip. So the first leg in London, we stayed in Shoreditch, which is like the metropolitan, young, energetic city. We got an Airbnb because I'm really big on like making sure I fit in with the culture. I don't wanna necessarily come in as a tourist. I wanna see what the best things are there as a local. So I like to try to get like an apartment, right? Like a little Airbnb, so I can feel like I live there for a little bit. I try to approach it like a person who's there. So like I have friends that live there. Shout out to my boy Joel, who just had a baby, by the way. Congratulations, my brother. And Dami, his wife to be, very, very happy for them. They are a really dope couple that has their own boutique. If you haven't seen them, I believe their new boutique is called Not Another Clothing Store. I'll link it down below, and I'll probably put it here on the screen right now. But one of my best friends out there, we've been friends for, I wanna say, 4 years. He hit me up when I first moved to LA, when I only had like maybe 10,000 followers. I'm not sure how he found me, but he was coming to LA to do a pop-up, hit me up, and we just connected just on some real homie stuff. So like, before I even had the, you know, 500,000 between Charles. Okay, look, we ain't doing this today, all right? If I'm making gestures, I need you to move out the way. I know you're a plant, okay, but I need you to chill. Anyway, like I was saying, we connected, you know, really early before I had a whole bunch of followers, and it's just dope to be able to have people that support you early, you know what I mean, before you even blow up, so to speak, or any of that stuff. What's dope about his boutique is that he specializes in finding brands that are local to London, that are up and coming, that nobody really knows about. And that's the exact same thing that my channel does too, right? You know, I put y'all on new shoes, new clothing, new brands. So yeah, we're on the same wave. So if you are in London, go to his store. You'll find some dope shit there that you won't find nowhere else. Matter of fact, I need to email that man ASAP surely, because I found this dopest like kimono that had like patchwork on it. I'm not sure what brand makes it, but I gotta call him and order that and have him mail it to me because I need that. It's really dope, really, really dope. This is my favorite whiskey in the world, as you know. Adult, over 21, age drinking. Don't demonetize me, please, YouTube. This is Toki whiskey. You guys know this is my favorite whiskey. Pretty middle of the road price. It's not really expensive, not really cheap either, but it's by Suntory. It's Toki. It's my favorite, so I'm sipping on that right now. Anyway, so after that night, we had some really great food. Fish and chips are really awesome out there. And then it's Indian food called The Shoom. It's this restaurant. I think they have like maybe 2 or 3 locations. I went to the one in Shoreditch, which is like walking distance from my spot that we were staying at. And it was the best food we had out there. Out of all the 10 days between Paris and London, it was the best food, period. So I gotta go back there next time I go. But anyway, we went to this art gallery called, let me see, hold on. It's called Maximilian William. It's an art gallery on 47 Mortimer Street in an area called Fitzrovia. And my boy, longtime friend of mine, Reggie Sylvester, is actually showing there. If you go there, you'll see all of his art. He's very much an expressionist. He's a fine artist. Started off as a graphic designer. So he and I went to the same college. It was me, him, Duckworth, my cousin Mancy Gant, a slew of other dope creative guys. And it's beautiful just to see how we've all been able to flourish in our own different ways. But anyway, while we're on the way to the gallery to see Reggie's exhibit, I go past the store and I'm like, oh snap, I want to stop at this boutique on the way back. I just felt it in my soul. You know, you kind of have that feeling sometimes. So we go to Reggie's exhibition and then we walk back to the store, and it's a place called, man, I forgot the name, Clutch Cafe. So it's in the same area and it's walking distance from Maximilian William, and they have really, really dope stuff. But most of the stuff I saw in there, if not all of it, was all from Japan, which is fire. You guys know that I love Japanese style. Just the silhouettes that they bring to the table, the out of the box thinking. I've always been obsessed with Japanese style since I was 18 or 19. I've been looking online at photos of like street style, how people dress out there. Even to this day, I feel like I'm not brave enough to do all of it. It doesn't all work for me personally. I feel like I might be a little too tall for some of the things they do. See? Okay, one more. I'm gonna bump you. I'm gonna slide you all the way over, okay? Good boy. I need you to be cool. Anyway, I walk in there, I see a whole bunch of dope stuff. I'm trying on kimonos, I'm trying on different utilitarian jackets, hats, whatever. Then I stumble across these pants. Now these are by a brand called Pharaohs. I posted a picture actually wearing these at the Louvre in Paris a few days later. So I'll pull it up right now, and this is the exact outfit I wore. All blue thing, had kind of a little sailor vibe to it. And as you can see, these pants are very wide, but they do taper at the bottom. But I do want to show you these up close because you can't see these on Instagram like this. Peep this. Look at that texture. Do you see that? It's like a dope herringbone. It's like a mixed wool situation. These are actually a size large. So usually my situation with Japanese clothes is that they never make them big enough, but this brand makes them up to a 2XL. And the reason why I think they make it this big is that they are a 90s retro brand. So meaning that they make like replicas from the 90s and bring it back again. And you know, the 90s, people wore clothes different. They wore a lot more looser, you know, baggier clothes. So since these did fit me so well and I did like them, I did a little research online and actually went and found the exact same pants in 2 other fabrics. 2 reasons, right? One, that heavy wool is not gonna work in LA, and I have not worn these since I've been back in town yet, and I probably won't wear them until, I wanna say like Thanksgiving time. It's not really that cold out here. Like today it was 80 degrees. Right now outside it's like 68 and it's 8 p.m. But I needed to find fabric that I could wear here in LA locally year round. So I found the same brand, same cut and pant, but actually I got 2 colors in a twill. So I got this brown colorway, which is sick. It's like a rich brown. And usually, you know, I don't really wear browns like that, but I told y'all I'm focused on a lot of tans and earth tones for this season. So this is definitely one of the ones that I'm excited about. And then I also have like a khaki colorway as well. So looking forward to wearing these. These don't really count as I got them in Paris, but I basically, you know, found them in London and then found them online and bought these too. And speaking of Paris, I didn't cop anything in Paris except for these boots right here. I'll lift the box up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Bam, Celine, okay? I have not even unboxed these yet. I have not worn these yet. It's dusty right now from being on my floor. The box is a little dirty, as you can see if I get closer to you. It's dirty and dingy right now because I brought it over here. I insisted in packing it in my bag, so it got dirty, but there was no way this wasn't coming over here without being in the box. Now I'll probably take it out of the box after unboxing it for y'all, but I will unbox this later, but not quite yet. More on Paris. Paris was surprisingly the best part about this trip. I didn't expect it because I love London so much and I was so excited to go back, and you get to Paris and it is way slower, way older. Everything's a lot more simple. And I would describe Paris as a city that is like super artsy. Like they celebrate art and everybody takes their craft super seriously. Like if you make crepes, you are the best crepe maker. If you are a maker of jewelry, you make the best jewelry possible. Oh snap, I forgot to tell y'all. I got some more drip with the jewelry too. We're walking down the street and we walk past this boutique that had a whole bunch of different silver jewelry right there in the window. And I'm talking about stuff that I just wasn't used to seeing in America especially. And I walk in there like, hey, are you designing all this jewelry? But no, it was like a boutique where they basically source pieces from all over the world, and I found some pieces in there. So we were there for probably a good 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because jewelry is something you want to make sure you take your time with. You don't want to rush it, you know what I mean? Like, it's something that needs to speak to you. So I was really hoping and very optimistic about it, because I'm like, look man, like they had to have at least 1,000 different pieces in there. I kid you not. We're talking about rows and racks of like chains on the wall, even though you know I don't wear necklaces like that, but a whole bunch of different necklaces, hella different bracelets, like mostly rings in there. You know I'm a ring guy. My wife walked out with like 3 different rings, or maybe like 5 actually. She got thumb rings, she got stackable rings for her fingers, you know, little dainty, little cute girly ones. And me, I walked out with 2 pieces. So first thing was this ring. It's made in Japan. It's all black. I'm wearing it right now, but I'm gonna show you some B-roll so you can really see it up close. It has kind of like a little Versace pattern on the side, cool details kind of like around the band, and then this little top stone up here. I think this is all like onyx or something like that. It was very inexpensive. I think like 50 bucks or something like that, 40 bucks for this ring. And then one of the bracelets I actually copped there in Paris as well. There's 2 feathers meeting in the middle. It's a cuff, just like I always wear with the rest of my wrist, but this one's actually Italian made. But yeah, really happy about these pickups. I'm almost happy about these as I am about these boots. Now, these Celine boots I have been peeping on and looking at since, I want to say maybe a month before I even took this trip. The boots have been out on the Celine website. But when you're gonna invest in a boot like this, which is definitely a pretty penny, and I'll link it down below so you can see, and depending on your country, it's gonna cost different. So if I got these in America with buying them online plus shipping, it'd be like $1,200. But there, since I was in Paris, it's gonna be a lot less because you don't pay the duties and the shipping and all the different taxes that come with international. These boots are a biker boot, is what they're called. I forgot the exact name of the biker boot, but let me open the box now. So you got this paper that they come in. And as you know, any pretty expensive boot or investment footwear usually comes with some type of garment bag in there, or I guess not really a garment bag, don't make no sense. It's called a, what is it called? A dust bag, thank you. A bag to keep the dust off your boots. And the dust bags with these are kind of like wood grain. Look at the dust bag. Look at this. It's like almost like a wood grain pattern in there. It's really weird, but cool. But anyway, pull one of these boots out for you so you can really see it. Enough talking. Bada bam, bada bing. And I'm gonna show you some more B-roll because right now the camera's not gonna do it justice. These are obviously all black. They are highline style or stacked heel style, but they look so slick on. I tried them on my skinny jeans and they were fire. I love the little detail here on the heel. It kind of overlaps right there. That's really dope to me. And the fact that the harness is removable. Let me do it right now on camera so y'all can see. It's all happening for the first time. So right now we're experiencing this together. I've not unboxed these yet. Obviously I tried them on in the store, but I never removed the harness yet. Harness comes off, and now they are just a clean boot. Okay, bam. These are probably the pointiest boot I own, and definitely the highest heel I own. As y'all should know, I started this entire fashion journey as a fashion student. Like, I went to school for shoe design. I'm still going to design shoes at some point. I say all that to say that my heart's always been in footwear. I pick my shoes first in my outfit before I pick the outfit. That's just kind of how I've always been. And when I was younger, it was always sneakers. And as I expose myself to different types of style, you know, I'm into what I'm into. So that's why you notice on this channel, I'm very open-minded. I don't judge nobody for being into whatever style they're into. I'm not really a pretentious guy like that. I don't feel like the world somehow revolves around me, because it doesn't, you know? But to give you some insight as to even how I got here, right? Because last year I was nowhere even close to this. But now I was really just getting into that because what's been inspiring me a lot lately is like the really classic style, like the 60s. What's my man from the Rat Pack? Sammy Davis Jr. He has a great style. Recent contemporaries, you're looking at Lenny Kravitz, who definitely dresses way crazier than I ever would, but just kind of taking this rock star vibe, sophisticated rock star vibe, and kind of mixing the two and making it more current and making it work for me. And when I say I'm inspired by these people, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I want to dress just like them. I'm saying I want to take the inspiration and apply it to me. Modernize it, right? Make it something and make it my own. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that's it for this video, y'all. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. One thing I do want you to comment right now, if you have anything on your mind as far as style goes, what are the things you're thinking about trying out that you maybe haven't tried before, or none of your friends are trying out? Maybe you're not fully convinced, right? Maybe you're not ready to, you know, go and make an investment and try it out quite yet, but you're thinking about it at least. Yeah, let me know what y'all thinking. That's all I really want to know. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this whiskey. I'm putting this out tomorrow, so yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.